Here we are then in Monte Carlo for what we hope will be another action-packed Monaco Grand Prix.
First lap completed, the field looks like this. Alonso leads, Fisichella is second, Massa is in third place. Kimi Raikkonen is right on his tail. Juan Pablo Montoya is in fifth behind his teammate. In sixth is Webber, seventh is Barrichello, and Button eighth. drivers start their third lap. Alonso leads. Fisichella is second. He's just set the fastest lap of the race. Massa is in third place. Fourth, Kimi Raikkonen. Juan Pablo Montoya is in fifth behind his teammate. In sixth is Webber. Rubens Barrichello is right on his tail. And Button eighth. That's an engine failure. I think that's a Williams under all that smoke. It looks like Nick Heidfeld. Nick Heidfeld is out of the race.
Okay, your tyres are reading green on the car condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now. Great time for sector 1. Keep it going.
The Ferrari of Michael Schumacher has set the fastest time through the first sector.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait until they're green and you have optimum traction.
Giancarlo Fisichella takes the race record for the fastest man through the first sector.
You're in seventh. I want you to push harder, okay?
Juan Pablo Montoya is currently the fastest man on the circuit through the first sector. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix, Alonso leads. Fisichella is second, Massa is in third place. Fourth, Kimi Raikkonen. Juan Pablo Montoya is in fifth behind his teammate. In sixth is Webber. Seventh is Michael Schumacher. He's now the fastest man on the circuit. Rubens Barrichello is right on his tail. A third of the way into this Grand Prix, Alonso leads. Giancarlo Fisichella follows his teammate in second. Massa is in third place. Fourth, Kimi Raikkonen. Montoya is fifth. He's lapping faster than anybody at the moment. In sixth is Webber. Seventh is Michael Schumacher. And Barrichello is in eighth. There's been just one retirement from the Grand Prix so far. Nick Heidfeld went out on the third lap.
P6, sixth position. Okay, we want you to push. Give it your all over these next few laps. Pablo Montoya will be pitting soon. You might be able to get ahead of him while he's in the pit. That is just about the fastest you've been through the second sector in this session.
It's world champion Michael Schumacher that is fastest through the second sector.
That's an improvement. You closed the gap by 0.3. Great news. You just posted the fastest lap of the race. Good work.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap.
We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now.
That's the fastest you've been through the first sector this session.
The Ferrari of Michael Schumacher has set the fastest time through the first sector. Out of our commentary box window, we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap.
P5, repeat, P5. That's superb. You moved ahead of Juan Pablo Montoya. You just put in your best time through sector 2.
It's world champion champion Michael Schumacher that is fastest through the second sector. Jenson Button is starting to close the gap to Rubens Barrichello. Alonso drives into the pits. He's the first of the front runners to make his stop, which means he was obviously running a light fuel load in qualifying.
Fastest lap time. You just posted the quickest time so far. Keep it up.
Alonso completes his stop.
He rejoins in 14th.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
Giancarlo Fisichella will be pitting this lap.
You put in a really fast time for that sector. It's the best you've done all session.
The Ferrari of Michael Schumacher set the fastest time through the first sector. You can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage now. That must be for Kimi Räikkönen. The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars. There's 10 laps to go. Fisichella leads. Second is Felipe Massa. Kimi Räikkönen is right on his tail. Schumacher is fourth. Mark Webber is dropping back in fifth. Jenson Button is sixth.
Scheduled stop next lap. Next lap. Repeat, next lap.
The race leader enters the pits. He makes his first stop on lap 7.
Räikkönen pits. Felipe Massa is coming into the pits.
He's in for his first stop on lap number 7.
Might be an idea to ease off. You're running low on fuel.
Fisichella exits the pits. He rejoins the race in 9th.
It looks as if the VAR mechanics are preparing for a stop. Jenson Button will be pitting this lap. The Sauber team are out, ready for one of their cars. They'll be getting ready to receive Jacques Villeneuve. The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
They'll be getting ready to receive Christian Klein.
This is the lap you stop. Scheduled stop on this lap.
Into the pits comes the race leader. Jacques Villeneuve drives into the pit lane. He makes his first stop on lap 8.
Christian Klein drives up to his pit box.
Here comes Trulli into the pits. He's in for his first stop on lap number 8. Narain Kapikayan is in the pit lane. Christian Albers dives into the pits. He makes his first stop on lap 8.
Right, Massa's taking your position. Fight to get it back. Fight.
I can see the Williams mechanics out in the pit lane. Mark Webber will be pitting this lap. There's movement down in the Toyota pits.
Ralf Schumacher will be pitting this lap.
This is lap 9. First is Mark Webber. Ralf Schumacher is second. Fernando Alonso follows 7 seconds down the road. Fisichella 4th. Massa is 5th. Michael Schumacher has completed his first stop and is now in 6th. In 7th is Räikkönen. Juan Pablo Montoya trails his teammate and is 8th.
The race leader dives into the pit lane. Ralf Schumacher enters the pits.
He's in for his first stop on lap number 9.
Okay, you're currently in 4th place.
Webber makes his exit from the pits. He rejoins the race in 7th. Ralf Schumacher exits the pit lane.
He should slot back into 12th place.
We're at 2/3 race distance. Alonso leads. Fisichella is second. He's currently lapping faster than anybody else on the racetrack. Felipe Massa trails him by 3 seconds. Michael Schumacher fourth. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. He's followed in sixth by teammate Juan Pablo Montoya. Mark Webber is seventh and Barrichello is in eighth. David Coughlin has just set the fastest Sector 3 time of the race.
Third position, you're in third position.
It's world champion Michael Schumacher that's fastest through Sector 2. Ferrari of Michael Schumacher set the fastest time through the first sector.
We're now 3/4 of the way into the race. Alonso leads. Michael Schumacher is second. He's just set the fastest lap of the race. Fisichella is third. Felipe Massa is 4 seconds back. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. He's followed in sixth by teammate Juan Pablo Montoya. Mark Webber is seventh and Barrichello is in eighth.
We're on the 13th lap. Schumacher leads. In second, it's Alonso. Giancarlo Fisichella is right behind his teammate in third. In fourth place is Massa. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. Montoya sixth. Mark Webber is seventh. Rubens Barrichello is right on his tail.
We're now on lap number 15. Schumacher leads. In second is Alonso. Giancarlo Fisichella is right behind his teammate in third. In fourth place, Massa. Kimi Raikkonen is right on his tail. Montoya sixth. Mark Webber is seventh, and Barrichello is in eighth. Schumacher in the red Ferrari has set the fastest sector 3 time of the day so far. There's not long to go now, and the current top 8 look like this. Schumacher leads. Fernando Alonso is just 2 seconds back. Giancarlo Fisichella is right behind his teammate in third. In fourth place, Massa. Kimi Raikkonen fifth. Montoya sixth. Mark Webber is seventh, and Barrichello is in eighth. That's a new race record and a fantastic time through the third sector from Christian Albert. Here comes the leaders approaching the finish. It's a magnificent win for that man, Michael Schumacher. Alonso second, Giancarlo Fisichella's third.